Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. In my last TikTok video, I made an offer where I offered to answer questions on metaphysics, on religion, on spirituality, as well as psychology, self-development, any of those issues. I haven't had any specific requests, but there was a lady on Facebook who asked me to compare spiritual development with self-development. It was an article I wrote, which is available on my website, www.discoveringyourself.co.za. Okay, for the first part of your life, spiritual development is pretty much the same as self-development. In other words, the first thing is you have to deal with your past. You have to deal with your trauma, things that are bothering you and holding you back in terms of your growth. This involves a bit of counseling possibly, or the support of friends, or your own program of personal development. The second step is to get your mind right. In other words, clear your thinking, get a clear objective in mind for a clear vision for development, and work about cleaning up your thinking. Our thinking is full of clutter and negativity most of the time, and we need to clear that up. And get a clear and focused mind. And that applies to both spiritual and both self-development. The third stage, which is still both, is reaching through to your authentic self. The authentic self in psychology is the highest, most moral part of oneself. In other words, deep within us there is some core of a level of consciousness, a level of self, which they call the higher self, or the authentic self. And in religion they might say, well, this is the place where your soul enters your body and it's still pure before the body affects it in many ways. So the idea is to try and reach through that. In other words, become real, letting go of masks, letting go of pretense, letting go of fears, of doubts, and becoming a real, true, fully functioning human being. One of my articles on authenticity is available in the latest copy of the Odyssey magazine, the summer edition, as well as on my website, which I've mentioned, www.discoveringyourself.co.za. So that still applies to both self-development and spiritual development. You need to reach the authentic core of yourself. And now the thing starts. At about this point, self-development separates from spiritual development, and self-development becomes a choice. Do you want to just stay as a fully functioning human being, the authentic human being, or do you want to go on and discover deeper parts of yourself? Now, there are deeper parts to yourself, but you have to then pass through your subconscious mind to actually reach that, because most of the heavier or deeper stuff is at a subconscious level, kind of deep personal experiences. So assuming you want to go on to what we call spiritual development, you then have to learn meditation, have to learn visualization and other skills which you'll need to access your subconscious mind. And as you access your subconscious mind, you'll then discover those hidden parts of yourself, and you'll also discover potential, possibly a deeper vision of yourself as it enters your subconscious, and also possibly if you're able to connect to personalities, what we call spiritual personalities, which are able to also work through your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is like a buffer zone between you and the reality out there. So that's it. So it's a choice. It becomes a choice when you get to a point of actualization. Do you want to stop there and stay fully humanism, or do you want to pass on to spiritual development? And then you have to learn additional metaphysical skills such as meditation, as I've mentioned, and learn to connect with your subconscious mind. I hope that this has cleared things up for you, and I hope that it's an exciting path ahead for you. Thank you.